Africa, the cradle of life, a land of endless horizons and whispers carried by the wind. Out here, the sun burns hotter, the nights fall darker, and the wild stands untamed. You come to Africa not for comfort, but for challenge, to feel the raw pulse of the land beneath your boots, to hear the thunder of hooves in the distance and the stillness that follows. It's not about trophies, it never was. It's about respect for the animals, for the hunt, for a land older than memory, where every blade of grass has seen the story of life and death 1,000 times. Jay and Crystal do not come here for glamour. They come for the truth. The truth in the work it takes to stalk a kudu, to track a buffalo through the thicket, to sit by the fire and feel the weight of the day settle in your chest. This is more than a hunt. It's a calling, a way to honor the land, the game, and the generations who came before. Africa isn't for the faint of heart. It's for those who know the value of patience, skill, and reverence for the wild.
Buffalo are notorious, as we all know, Black Death, and they've been given all these various names due to their reputation. Sometimes it's misleading though, because when you consider how many buffalo are shot and hunted in Africa, and how many actually charge and become aggressive, you only ever hear about the bad stories. You never hear about the 100 buffalo that didn't charge. The one that does charge, that's the one that makes the social media, makes the news. And so everyone has this misconception that every buffalo is going to charge you every time you see him, which is not correct. Of course, you have to always be prepared for the worst. So you do have to have your wits about you. But having said that, the first couple of days was really cool because we tracked buffalo. We saw some up real close. You could hear them breathing behind some of the thick brush and stuff. Couldn't make a shot, but you could see ears and tails. Crystal was holding onto her rifle like, you know, her knuckles were going white. And but as the days unfolded, she started to enjoy it more and relax, and she embraced the buffalo hunting experience. His backside, he's drinking water there. Yeah, he's drinking, he's not moving, so it's on video. And then something spooked him and ran off.
Water seeps up out of the ground, and that's their water source out here in the middle of nowhere. That's what makes this time of year good. It's hot, there's not a lot of water, so where you find water, you find animals. And we were just a little late. We had an opportunity and we took it. But these guys are so amazing tracking them. They saw their tracks leaving. It won't be long, I imagine we'll find where they went.
I mean, we can follow, and there's no telling if we'll manage to get on them. The wind might not be in our favor. Careful, why they say safety first. He said that there's one coming in here, and I went up there and then came back. So it might be the same one on that video. The one that was here at 4 o'clock. Something spooked it and ran off.
Oh, maybe it was.
He went up there, fed a little bit, and then came back at 6:30. We just need to figure it out. Because there's nothing to say that those bulls came past you but didn't drink.
The woman who was looking right at me and scared me when I heard that. I didn't know it.
So I think that the skinny one maybe has crossed the road up there. Correct.
We're proud to partner with Mind-Body Optimization, Vortex Optics, Redemption Rifles, Cinnamon Creek Archery, and Trophy Pro Wildlife Feeds.
Okay, so we got 3 options. We've got the lone bull, we've got these 5, and we got the 8 or 10 from yesterday. So we're going to try and catch up with the 8 or 10 from yesterday, because that's the one that's impressively wide. And if we fail on that, then we'll come back and do something, have a shot with him. Lots of zebra tracks there. Hey. Zebra, zebra, zebra. Oh, they're coming down to drink. It looks like maybe they're drinking there as well. I don't know. That's the only thing.
Lunch in the riverbed. Jay and Crystal, along with their PH and trackers, shared stories of the morning's adventures. But then, movement caught their eye, not what they expected. A pack of wild African dogs emerged, their painted coats glinting in the sunlight, their curiosity unmistakable. It was a rare encounter, even for seasoned trackers. The dogs moved with precision, their presence electric, reminding everyone of the wild's unpredictability.
I'm hot. I know. Can I lay in there with you? Well worth the sweat. You'll see the wild dogs. They're pretty cool. They're the best killers probably here. Hunters. Other hunters. When your morning starts at 3 a.m., lunch is a while. But we had breakfast at 8 or 9.
I did not. I was not smart enough.
Is this hot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Leaving the pack at the waterhole, the group settled across the hot riverbed to enjoy their meal. A nap followed, the bushveld offering its unique rhythm. But the wild had one more surprise. A loud trumpet awoke them from sleep. Elephants, mighty, awe-inspiring, arrived their silent grace impossible to ignore. For Jay and Crystal, it was another unforgettable chapter in their African journey.
That's a wild dog they're chasing now.
These were not just elephants, they were survivors. Once on the brink, nearly lost to poachers. But things changed. The hunters came, not to take, but to protect. Conservation through careful stewardship turned the tide. The land healed and the herds began to return. Watching them now, the group felt it, the weight of what had been saved. The elephants moved with grace, their young trailing close, a testament to what can endure when people choose to care. Their hearts were full. In this moment, the wild was winning.
At Blue Collar Adventures, we're proud to partner with Long Shot Gear, Spot Hog Archery, Matthews, Alamo Precision Rifles, and Wilderness Athlete. Go carry your rifle if you want.
Are you sure?
Yeah, need to stay strong. Fall to pieces. About a mile and a half. Because you never know, they might stop and graze.
Yeah, I keep thinking it's gonna open up.
If they stop and graze, then we'll catch up with them.
I can see it right there. There's like a shooting thing right there. Yeah,
There's one wide one. I can front flank them. Because we just got their backsides now.
yeah.
The one we were looking for.
Okay.
And then the rest are kind of huddled up. $100. I can only see 4, 5.
See, I'm very far away.
Oh, there.
They're winning.
There's the wide one. He was bedded down behind them.
Oh, are you kidding me? Every time he beds down.
There he is.
Oh, he's huge.
This would have been perfect because it's a bit open out there.
I know.
And we're up high. If they'd huddled up and all looking at us, that's ideally what we needed, was to push them out here and have them all stop out there, turn on it, and all line up and look at us.
Yeah.
And then, right, that's it. Boom.
It was exciting.
That's a big roll, but I think we just got to take what we need. Get a chance at it. It's good.
We had chances if they just would have stopped and we had no brush. That's what sucks.
That's got no chance at it.
It's gone. No.
Hey, we're on them. That's good. I think go into that water hole and see what we can find. You think? You got one more day in it?
One more morning.
Sometimes we underestimate them. He's old and wore out. The next thing you're walking 5 miles later, you're like, geez, like, I thought he was wore out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really have to push a buffalo a lot to get him to charge.
I definitely.
Their option A is always to run away. They're terrified of us. We are the apex predator. Yeah, we might have to do a little bit of figuring out this morning if there's no buffalo standing at the wall.
So,
See which tracks we follow.
hey, Ryan, no stress. It's all
Always
good.
stress.
So we're here on the riverbed going to check a water hole midday. Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Saw some beautiful lions. We just filmed some elephants. Mozambique and Kambako is a special place. There's always something to do. I know you have to deal with a few bugs, maybe a high temperature at this time of year, but so far it's been worth it. And you see this smoke blowing by in the footage. It's because we have some elephant dung on fire. It does help keep the chitsies away. One just bit me on the arm, and I peed a little. But what a day here in the Nyasa Reserve.
We got to where the buffalo had bedded down during the heat of the day. Wind was bad, we bumped them, they got up and moved off. So we backed out, went and had lunch, and we came in a little later on in the day when it started to cool down, picked up the tracks again, and then as we sort of approached a little thicket, we started to see movement, tails moving, and there the buffalo were. They'd got up from their beds and they were now starting to move around and feed. We cut around a little bit with a good wind and then waited for them to come out. Worked out pretty good. The buffalo did exactly what I was hoping they would do. Got the stick set up, waited for them to kind of come out one by one. They saw us, saw the movement, they stopped and all looked at us broadside. Can you see that one looking at us?
Yeah.
That one, you're on it, right? Yeah, that one there.
The front one?
Yeah, not the front one. That one there that's looking at us, you're on it.
Mm.
Yep, so shoot him on the shoulder.
Right, in the shoulder?
Yep, on the shoulder.
So they're going in.
Crystal made the shot, the bulls all ran off, and then we got on the blood spoor, went a little ways and worked out that we couldn't see much lung blood, and the buffalo was running with his buddies. While we, about 10 minutes into it, it started getting thicker and thicker, and then we got to a point where we had to just kind of really slow things down a bit because we'd gone beyond where we had expected the buffalo to have died. So we figured that he could well still be on his feet in the process of dying, and we were looking at the time with the daylight available, we couldn't afford to sit down for half an hour, 45 minutes and let the biology of the bullet damage unfold and kill the buffalo. Kind of under a little bit of pressure, so we kept moving through the thick stuff. I heard the trackers giving a very persuasive whistle, anxious, and I knew that they had seen the buffalo. But I'm sure she'll remember that moment for a long, long, long time. Yeah. Looking through the scope, crosshairs on that dark spot and knocking that bull over. That was pretty cool.
I don't trust him. Let's just wait. I don't trust him.
Ryan's with us, we're good.
Where's my bullet?
So had we carried on with the tracks, it might have been a different outcome because those ones that were on the other side of that creek, they'd come up this creek, turned, gone over, and were on the other side. And he was in the he was he would have maybe watched us going across there, going to the others, and thought, okay, they're going to follow my buddies and leave me alone. But then the guys came back here looking for blood to see if the blood trail had gone into that group. That's when they'd seen it.
Been waiting like over 2 years to come get him. It's been a long time. This was not an easy hunt, for sure.
Good.
Really hard on me. I used to be in really good shape, getting hunted all the time, and being sick the last few years. I didn't think I'd get to come back and hunt this buffalo. I was supposed to come a little over 2 years ago and tried to come last year and was still too weak. I was scared about coming this time, but I just pushed myself, and I just wasn't as strong. The malaria pills have been making me sick and just having a hard time, and just don't feel like myself anymore, but I couldn't have done it without these guys, and lots of water. It's been super hot, humid, and tons of bugs.
Without you guys, we don't have any. Yeah, I mean, it's a whole equation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Without hunters coming out here, PHs don't have jobs. We can't employ trackers. And then no one can look after the habitat where these guys live in, so.
Exactly like the movies and stuff, videos you watch, and
You can hear the music in the background.
I was scared. I'm sure you'll hear my breathing on there. And I was a wreck. I didn't know where to be. I was in the wrong spot, asking the wrong questions, talking too loud, moving. I was too excited, and it was just a roller coaster ride, but it's all worth it in the end, for sure. And I just feel so blessed to be here. I mean, it's a miracle that I am here and that I have really good people in my life and have this opportunity, and I'm very grateful. So thank you, everybody.
Come on, give us a hug.
Thanks, Ryan. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Let's, now the work begins.
Yeah, we'll have to get a road in here somehow. But it's a good problem to have. Absorb everything that goes on your safari. You know, just take it all in and enjoy every minute, just like Jay and Crystal did. it.